So, you got the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Apple's most powerful camera ever, with 48 megapixels on every single camera on the back. But why do your photos still look like they were taken on a phone? You see pro shots online and wonder what secret menu you're missing. You're holding a device with the power of 8 Pro lenses. But you're probably only tapping into a tiny bit of what it can actually do. Stuck with grainy zoom shots, blown out skies, and flat photos. It's frustrating, I get it. What if we fix all of that? These aren't just tweaks, these are game-changing techniques to unlock the Pro Fusion camera you paid for. We'll turn your everyday snaps into photos you'll want to print. Forget what you know. Let's dive in. First up, the zoom. You spot something cool, pinch to zoom, and you're left with a blurry, pixelated mess. Your old phone did that. Your new iPhone 17 Pro Max shouldn't. And it doesn't have to. Stop pinching to zoom. Start using dedicated presets. The iPhone 17 Pro Max has a 48 megapixel tetraprism telephoto system for optical quality zoom. The big ones are 4 and an incredible 8x, like a 200mm lens. Pinching usually lands you on mushy digital zoom. Tap that 8x button. You're telling the iPhone to engage its powerful long-range lens for a crisp, optical quality shot. Instead of cropping, you're switching to a different, better lens. Get background compression, sharp details, and subject separation. Do legit wildlife photos from a safe distance or grab an amazing shot of a performer. Tapping, not pinching, is the first step to thinking like a pro. Here's a classic scenario. You snap a gorgeous landscape photo. The composition is spot on. But when you get it on your computer, it falls apart. It gets grainy, and the colors look all weird. The problem isn't your photo, it's the file format. Standard photos toss out a ton of data. This is where you absolutely have to start using ProRAW. Think of ProRAW as your digital negative. It's a huge file that holds all the raw and processed data. The insane, game-changing feature on the iPhone 17 Pro Max is that you can now shoot in 48 megapixel ProRAW on all 3 rear cameras. To turn this on, jump into Settings, then Camera, then Formats. Make sure Apple ProRAW is toggled on, and set the resolution to 480p. Now, when you're in the Camera app, you'll see a RAW button. Tap it, and you're capturing photos with unbelievable detail and dynamic range. Is it for every single photo? Nope. The files are massive. But for that epic landscape, or any shot you know you'll want to edit later, 480p ProRAW is the only way. When you pull that file into an editor, you'll be able to rescue blown-out highlights, dig details out of shadows, and tweak colors with impossible control. This is how you get that rich, high-end look. How many times have you missed the perfect shot fumbling with the screen? Tapping to focus, dragging the sun icon, locking it in. By the time you're ready, your subject is long gone. It's the most common fail in phone photography. Say hello to the camera control button. This little button on the side of your iPhone is your new best friend for speeding everything up. First, a single press launches the camera app instantly, way faster than swiping. But the real magic is the half press. Just like on a Pro DSLR, a light half press of the camera control button locks your focus and exposure instantly. No more screen tapping gymnastics. You can point at your subject, half press to lock everything, then recompose, waiting for that perfect moment to press all the way down. For any kind of photo with movement, it's a total game changer. And it gets even better. A quick double half press pops up a menu of your most important controls. Navigate it by swiping on the button itself. Quickly jump between zoom levels, adjust exposure, or switch cameras without ever touching the screen. This button fundamentally changes how you use your iPhone. It turns it from a simple touchscreen into a real, tactile camera. Start using it, and you'll stop missing the shot. Okay, we're only halfway through, and you can probably already see how much these tips will transform your photos. If you're digging this and want a full deep dive video on how I edit my ProRAW files, let me know in the comments. And hey, while you're down there, hitting that subscribe button really helps me make more videos just like this. Now, let's get back to it. Macro photography is awesome, getting super close to something to reveal all those tiny textures you can't see with your own eyes. But if you've used an iPhone before, you know the pain. You move in close, the camera switches to macro mode, then you breathe, and it switches back. The iPhone 17 Pro Max fixes this by finally giving you manual control. The stunning 48-megapixel Fusion ultra-wide lens makes close-ups possible. The trick is telling the phone when to stay in macro. Go into your camera settings, find Preserve Settings, and turn on macro control. Now, when you get close to a subject, it'll still switch automatically, but you'll see a little yellow flower icon on the screen. If the camera starts its annoying switching dance, just tap that flower icon to lock it in macro mode. It won't switch back until you tap it again. This simple toggle puts you back in charge. Now you can confidently shoot tiny details without the camera fighting you. You can nail your focus and capture those intricate, pro-looking close-ups, all with insane detail of a 48MP sensor. Whether you're vlogging, making a reaction video, or just capturing a family moment, you always have to choose film the thing or film your reaction. Usually, that means the cameras are awkwardly flipping your phone around. Not anymore. The iPhone 17 Pro Max introduces dual capture, and it's a massive shortcut for anyone who makes videos. This mode uses the powerful new 18MP center stage front camera and one of the rear cameras at the same time, recording both views into a single video file. To use it, switch to video mode and look for the dual capture icon. Turn it on, and you'll see your main shot filling the screen with your face in a picture-in-picture window. You can even drag that window to any corner while you're recording to get the composition just right. Imagine you're at a concert. Now you can film the band and capture your own reaction, all in one take, ready to post. Or maybe you're unboxing something and want to show both the product and your commentary. Dual capture makes it seamless. It cuts out the headache of trying to sync to different video files in editing. It's like having a tiny production studio in your pocket. We've all seen those gorgeous photos of waterfalls where the water looks like smooth, silky fog. You probably thought that required a big camera. While that's the old school way, your iPhone has a trick hiding in plain sight: Live Photos. First, make sure Live Photos is on. It's the icon with the circles at the top of the camera app. Frame your shot of any moving water. Hold your phone as steady as you can, and take the picture. Now, open that photo in your Photos app and swipe up. You'll see a menu with effects like loop and bounce. The one you're looking for is long exposure. Tap it. Your iPhone will analyze the motion in the Live photo clip and computationally blend it all together to create that beautiful, smooth water effect. The result is pure magic. Rushing water turns into a soft, ethereal blur, and it can even turn busy city streets into cool trails of light. It's a powerful trick that perfectly fakes a technique that used to require tons of gear and knowledge, and now you can do it with a single tap. So there you have it. We went from fighting with zoom to mastering a 200mm lens. We've unlocked the insane editing power of 48-megapixel ProRAW. We've taken control of macro mode, directed our own videos with dual capture, and created stunning long exposures with just a Live photo. The most important takeaway is this: the camera on the iPhone 17 Pro Max is not just for point-and-shoot. It's a serious creative tool. The best camera is the one you have with you, and now you actually know how to use it. So get out there and start shooting. If this video helped you see your iPhone in a new light, do me a favor and hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more guides to help you master your tech. And now that you know how to capture amazing photos, click on this next video, where I'll show you the best ways to edit them right on your phone. Thanks for watching.